Hello, friends. Hey, hey, hey. So I made myself some coffee. This is my second cup today, so I'm getting to where I can drink it again. Thank the Lord. Super stoked for that. I try to schedule my live again, but I have trouble after scheduling it getting back on there. I don't even know how to do it. Hello, my friends. I know I can finally drink coffee. I'm not drinking it as much as I was, but this is my second cup today. So I hope everybody's had a good day, and I was off today. I done some vlogging. I went to some stores and paid some bills. I hope everybody had a good day today. And I have run all day long, like literally. I've been out and about all day long. I was like, I got to get home. I'm getting tired here. Hello, Marsha. What's everybody doing tonight? I'm drinking some of that Dollar Tree coffee that I got. This Dollar Tree coffee was some good stuff here. Thank you, David. How are you? Are you getting your person a Valentine's gift if you have one? I just left Kroger and oh my gosh, there were so many people, so many lovebirds out getting stuff, and I just had to go for strawberries because Walmart's were puny. And let me just say, it was bizarre. I got my strawberries, and then I end up I'm about to color. I'll color with you in a minute. Minnie, stop that. But I end up getting some coffee for my giveaway. I think I got 3 or 4 today. And I bought me some coffee. I bought my kids some stuff and all that good stuff. Well, I'm getting my kids something for Valentine's. Well, actually, I've already got my kids stuff for Valentine's. I got to make it in the morning. Eating lemon cookies. My daughter made me an Eddie for our anniversary. Well, how sweet. I love lemon cookies. 6, 7, 8, 9. Will you be my Valentine's? Christopher, Max Black, Barbie. Valentine's Day plans. Well, so tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I'll probably, well, it ain't probably. I'm going to make my kids their little treat stuff. I'll be vlogging it. And then I may go to some Dollar Trees in Dayton and do a little just shopping. And celebrate myself for Valentine's Day and my kids and everybody else. Let me see. Honey, I do have highlights. These are gray highlights. These are aged highlights. Okay, Marsha, this is my right. So when y'all look, it looks like it's the opposite, but this is my right hand. This is a ring from Temu. Is it this one you're talking about? It's really pretty. I couldn't find my rings today, so I put this one on. Let's see. Well, that's good. Yeah, today's Friday the 13th. And you can tell it's Friday the 13th. People's been acting weird out and about. Let's see. Did I miss anybody's comments? Justice Opal thought you was somebody else. You coming up through here? I know, I'm tired too. I've been on the road almost all day. And I paid all my bills but one because I couldn't get through to them. They were done closed. And online, I can't get through to them. So I'm like, what the crap do you do? Everything nowadays is animated. Like, you have to call in and do it that way. Oh no, was it out of school? Hope nobody got hurt. Let's see here. Seepy. I might have me one of these oatmeal cookies. I gotta stop this eating these sweets. Oh no. Oh, thank you for the little ice cream gift. It is going down good now, which this is just my second cup today. That stuff in that little cup like this is hot. It's pretty good. Taste it, but it's hot. It's some kind of mayonnaise. It don't taste like mayonnaise, but it's got like different spices in it. But that right there is cheese dip. Hello, friends. Oh, wow, really? Yeah, my hair's getting long too. I need to cut some of it. Oh, there's a fork in there in that box. Sugar britches. Shout out to Nora and Chloe. It's my 13th birthday. Well, happy birthday. I know, it seems like I've seen something going on. What's going on in the Middle East again? Oh my gosh, can't get this open. There we go. I'm gonna have me a oatmeal cookie. Okay, so I got out of Kroger's and they were selling Girl Scout cookies. Guess what I done? I scooted on out the door because I'm like, God, I was want to get a few boxes, but I'm like, no, I better not. Them Girl Scout cookies will get you in trouble quick. And I just can't be dealing with it. I already got all these sweets here. Happy early Valentine's Day. Oops. Oops. I made a mess. I was going to come home and clean today, but I didn't get home till late. And I'm like, well, we'll do it tomorrow, maybe. But probably not tomorrow because I got plans. I'm going to go out and about and just get out of here. I know. I remember you telling me that, and I meant to get some today, and I totally forgot. Oh, my God. These are so good. Trisha Hall says she is from Jamaica. Oh, that's cool. Honey, I don't know how much the Girl Scout cookies are because I scooted on out that door. I knew if I stopped and looked at them, I'd end up getting some. And I love you. How sweet. I am from Tennessee. I know. Marsha, I used to get them all the time. I was hugely addicted to them. Oh, wow. Actually, that's cool. I'm on the hunt for the seashell eyeshadow that people's been hauling. And I didn't find them today, but I'm going to get out and about tomorrow and look for them. I got to get up and get going in the morning. I'm going to get up, get my shower, put my makeup on, make my kids treats for them, and get going. Oh my Lord, I might get me one more of these. Yeah, it is they're from the Dollar Tree. They're LA colors, but they look like a seashell, and they're gorgeous eyeshadows. We need to find them. Am I going to the Dollar Tree tomorrow? Yes, and I went today again. What's my favorite food? I have all kinds. I think my favorite food's chicken, steak, stuff like that. Mashed potatoes. $6 a box for Girl Scout cookies and $7 for gluten-free. I like Mexican food, Japanese food, Chinese food. I haven't talked to him yet. I haven't got to see him. Good evening. Why am I eating this? Can somebody please tell me why? Yes, wings. I like wings. Oh no. Oatmeal. I felt some teeny tiny oatmeal cookies too at the Dollar Tree today. Everybody, I'm at it again. Hit that thumbs up. We have 89 people on here, or 88, and there's only 21 thumbs up. Opie is right here with her little nosy nose. She's nosy Rosie. Mommy's gonna give you treats. Thank y'all. Thumbs up, folks. April, Kimberly, oatmeal cookie, and coffee. Great combination. Thank you so much. My Dollar Tree doesn't have all the good makeup that you guys get. The lady that has a store and does all the ordering does not wear makeup. So I come to the conclusion that's why we have crap. Wow, probably so. That sucks. Drinking cocoa, well, yeah, we were talking about getting our hair cut, but I don't know. I need to get mine done. Um, I think these are handmade. Everyone copy the link. It shares the live out. I don't know how they copy the link. So when I went live the other day, I got like 30 or 60 subscribers. I was like, this is great. No more cookies for me. No, 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 no. To share the live, click the 3 dots in the right corner. Click share and copy the link. How many? Okay, I got 35 likes. Ooh. My coffee's getting cold. It's not cold, it's getting lukewarm. Thank y'all. I didn't know that. That manicani turned out amazing. Like, I have, like, a lot of it got ate yesterday because Katie and her boyfriend was over here. And they ate quite a bit of it. Let's see, what am I? Hit the wrong button, folks. Sorry. Now, that's what you do, Oopsies. You eat your dog food when you're hungry. Okay. So, who's coloring tonight? I know somebody said they were coloring. So, this cute little necklace, it has a little frog on it. Right there. Do you see it? It's darling. I've got those cookies in my nails. Y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. Yum. You made stuffed noodles or stuffed shells. Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, Michelle's coloring. Well, I'm going to color with you, sissy. I know. I was going to give this to Gracie, but I thought it was so cute. I'm like, I'm going to wear this today. All right, now. Somebody just sent me a message and it was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Frog, fully rely on God. How cool. Y'all are just too sweet. Okay, now time to color, friends. Ooh, here's some butterflies. That's A lot of these little doodaddies, I just cannot sit and color. Some of them makes me nervous. Like, really bad. Does anybody else get like that when they try to color little bitty things? I just can't do it. I can't get myself to do it. How cute. I've still had this old cough and it's been something else. It's not been as bad, but so, Michelle, honey, what are you coloring, sis? I probably shouldn't have ate that cookie because it's kind of making me feel nauseous. I can't eat a whole lot of sweets. No, honey, I don't. What's everyone doing for Valentine's Day tomorrow? Oh, this one here is just coloring brown. I try to read all of them, but sometimes I might slip because the way that I read my comments, I go to the newest, and sometimes they don't show up. I used to heart them all and like try to reply back to most of them. And I still try to reply back to most of them, but some of them I might not because, again, some of them don't show up. Sometimes they're in the held and on the comments and stuff. Hello, Amy. My yellow Stanley cup, it is over there in my thingy cabinet. I know, they are. I don't know where they come up with these comments. People just, I guess they just come up with off the wall stuff. I know, them comments are crazy. That's awesome, Karen. Are you feeling better now? Did you have the flu? These comments are coming in so fast. I'm probably not going to paint anything right now. I got to get settled in and all that kind of stuff. I ain't really worried about painting right now. I know, right? Like, who gets on live and talk like that? People's lives and talks like that. Well, thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Y'all hit the thumbs up, please. There's 43 thumbs ups. Hello, friends. And people were asking if this is a highlight. Again, this is my gray. Actually, it's white. It's my white natural highlights. And I have to swap my hair over this far because if I do it in the middle, it's white as can be. White. And it's getting more and more every day. Before you know it, I'm going to be white-headed. I'm really thinking about cutting my hair like Gracie. And Katie's thinking about cutting hers too. I'm thinking about getting a bob. I get over my hair, but I love my hair. I love having long hair. But at the same time, I feel like I need a change. And I'm just going to have to do it because you too. Acrylic markers from Temu. You know, I saw on Temu, they have markers where you can color your nails and toenails and paint them with like, it's nail polish. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all too. Early, that is. Hello, Elise. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Girl, sometimes my strength feels this big. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Yins are nice and sweet, my friends. Well, here's the thing. If I cut my hair and cut it real short, it gets wild and it gets more curly than what it is, and it's a lot to handle too. Because I'd put gel in it or I'll straighten it, and it's just it's all over the place when my hair's short. So I don't know. I want to, and then I don't. Well, I thought about getting long layers too. Just like getting it trimmed up all over and then getting like long layers. I hate doing it. I hate cutting my hair. I actually get so many comments out in the stores. They're like, oh my gosh, your hair's so pretty. And they're like, don't ever cut it. But I'm like, thank you, but sometimes I want to cut it. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing? They don't bleed through the paper, but they don't. These ones don't color that good. This says, my grace is sufficient for you. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Y'all. So I got some new coffee. I got pecan. Oh my gosh. Butter pecan from Dunkin' Donuts. And I got several other coffees. And oh no, prayers for you, Karen. Are you feeling better now? Bless your heart. That's scary. That's happened to me before too. Hello, Gavin. Prayers for you going up. Wow. Everybody reading that comment down there? These people must be gamers. Are y'all gamers? Hold on one second, folks. I don't know. What is that anyways? It's a movie. I know it's a movie, but no, I'm not going to be on no movie. Lord, these people. Well, honey, I don't do games. April's my birthday. What is your birthday? Hello, Linda. April the 22nd. Absolutely. So, what did everybody do today? And everyone, please hit the thumbs up. My birthday is April the 7th. Well, I will play my game on my phone. It's like not Candy Crush, it's Best Fiends, and my oldest daughter got me hooked on that years ago. I've had it on my phone ever since. I play it every night, play it every day when I'm bored or whatever. And yeah. And sometimes if I connect my Nintendo, which I've not done that in a long, long time, I will play Mario. The old Mario. Crap, it's the 13th. Cool. I realized today I've got a boo-boo, like a boo-boo and a half. I looked down at my tags today and they are expired. So I've got to get to the courthouse and renew my tags, friends. You know, I never did watch the old one that came out, the other one. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good, actually. I better not eat none of them. Hang on, I'm going to show y'all some of these coffees that I got. I could not believe my tags were expired. I didn't know. Ooh, hibachi, yum. I'm about out of coffee. All right, let me run over here and grab and get something, friends. Let me grab and get something over here, my friends. I colored one little page. That's probably going to be it for tonight because I ain't really in the coloring mood. Okay, just 1 second. Minnie, what's my mouse girl doing? What's Mama's girls doing? Yes, I've already had your treat for tonight. You can't have no more. Yins will get too big. Okay, so this is not treats for Yins. You want to tell everybody hello? Come on, baby. Big old girl. Big old girl. See? Tell them hi. No, you can't get up there. Just tell them hi, Min-Mins. My sweet angel. Say hi, Min-Mins. She's wagging her tail. Quit, sis. Mama loves you. Mama loves you. All right, now get down. Thank you. Okay, so this shirt's, my clothes are getting really baggy on me and they're getting too, oh goodness. Okay, so Opal, you want to tell them hi? Come here. Come tell them hi too. Come on. Get up here. Jump up here. Jump up here, Cece. Come on. Jump up here. Jump up here. Hurry. Jump up here. Good girl. Tell them hi. Now, Oopsies wants to say hi. Oh, she's mad at Minnie. Minnie's getting up here. Come here, Opal. Be good. Or not. Okay, why does my phone... Opal, now you can come back, Sissy. Come here, Oopsies. Come on, she won't bother you. Come on, jump up here. Jump up here. Hurry. Hurry. Jump up here. Get up here where they can see you. There she is. There's my girl. There's my angel. My big old girl. Say hi, Oopsies. Say hi. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Okay, so... new coffee alert. So this is a apparently new coffee from Walmart. I've not ever seen it. Have y'all seen it at your Walmart? But they look like this. And it's Warm Hug, caramel spice, caramel, cinnamon, and brown sugar is what's in here. And thank you. But they look like this. And this is the Green Mountain coffee too. It's by Craig, so I only got one of these because I don't know if I like these or not. But I can't wait to try this. It was $6 and something, I think. I think that's what it was. I don't know. And then I got some for my giveaway, but I already put them up too. But these are the ones that I got for me. And this one's a lot of, okay, so Great Value coffees are hit and misses. Some of them are good, some of them suck. And so I got this one. It's flavored coffee collections. It's a variety pack. And this one has cherry chocolate coffee pods and strawberry shortcake coffee pods. And these were like $4. Well, it was almost $5, but got those. And then, so, well, let's go over to the coffee real quick. I'm actually showing y'all some of my haulage that I've already hauled that y'all have not seen yet, but I was so excited about finding these. Looky here. Dunkin' Butter Pecan. Don't that look good? And then, I think I've tried this brown sugar cinnamon before. I don't know. But she's a golden doodle, a standard. Hang on a minute, I'll let you out. But look, okay, so I've got some new teas that I can't wait to try. And these sound really good. So look, have y'all ever had the Bigelow Butterfly Pea Flower Tea? This one's Vanilla Midnight for a Mindful Journey. And they look like this. And then this one is Sapphire Bay, Escape on a Tropical Journey. Well, in all honesty, what gave this away was the butterfly. I do love all different kinds of teas, but I thought these looked amazing. So I'm like, I was only going to get one, and I was like, well, I better get the other one because they may not have them when I get back there. So that I did. But I've not tried them yet. I might try them tomorrow evening or something. I don't know. Oh, so Rosalita, did you ever watch a movie the other night? I forgot to ask you. Ooh, that sounds good. Are you wanting now, Opal? Give my mom a minute. Yes, the butterfly did it. So this guy today, he was with his mom, or I don't know if it was his kinfolk or who it was. I was in that aisle getting coffee and these teas and stuff. And he walks up to me and he said, oh, wow. I don't even think that I watched any. Well, I take that back. I put on a documentary and fell asleep. I do that all the time. I'll put on something, fall asleep, put it back on, fall asleep. I've seen some of that before. Oh my gosh, Leanne Morgan is hilarious. But anyway, so that guy, he said, your tattoo was sick. Like, sick back in the day meant cool, I think. But, like, he used these other words, and I was like, it shocked me. Like, it was very, very, like, not good words. But he was giving me a compliment in his own way, and I was like, I looked at him, and I paused, and I was like, oh, thank you. But I'm like, why talk like that? It was awful. But he was giving me a compliment, but the way that he said it, I'm like, that's how he, I don't know, his air or whatever, but I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, but he said that and a bunch of other stuff, and I was like, wow. It must be the newer generation stuff. I don't know, because I was like, well, I know, I've heard people say, like, back in the days, like, sick meant cool or whatever. But I was like, wow. But it was a compliment. He wasn't being mean about it or nothing, but. Oh, bull. Oh my gosh. So this morning, hang on, let me let her out. Quit. That's our neighbors. Quit. Don't be barking. Can you quit? That's our neighbors. That ain't nobody. Come on. That ain't nobody. But this morning, so I went to sleep. I fell asleep. I was trying to download my video and I fell asleep and had to do it this morning, but went to sleep, woke up, Opal over here, and Minnie was barking for freaking 2 hours straight. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was too tired to get up to look to see what it was. And I laid there and I was like, please stop. And so they finally quit, but like, oh my gosh, They barked for 2 hours at like 2 in the morning. Ooh, cool. Oh, wow, that's funny. These kids have all these new sayings. So, my kids will say stuff sometimes, like my boys or whatever, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then they'll tell me, and then if I say it, I don't feel cool saying it because I'm like, ooh, this don't sound right with me. But it's funny. It's funny how things like that change the older we get. Hello, friends. What's everyone doing? I'm gonna eat some of this popcorn. I'm always eating. I can't help myself. I'm not, like, I don't really just sit and eat all day, I promise, but I do love food. I know. Yes, it's wonderful. Get you some of it. Okay, so thank you. Someone on here sent me a beautiful card for Valentine's Day, and it was beautiful. I have it somewhere in here. It might be in my bedroom because I hauled it, brought it in from my car. It's good. Somebody sent me a card, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It has angels on it. Is the person that sent it on here? Thanks. Yeah. I was like, man, I didn't have no sausage, and I was looking. I'm like, well, I can use that sausage. That stuff turned out good. We loved it. I have more left. Believe it or not, a lot of that got ate last night. I kind of ate like 3 or 4 of them. I shouldn't have ate that many of them, but they were so good and I was hungry. Oh, good. I need to go in here and see where I put it in my bedroom. I think my mama used to, did. Ooh. All that I know. Yeah. I'm glad it's the weekend, and I'm glad I gotta get up early in the morning. At 4 o'clock crap, I'm telling you, it gets to you quick. I should have. They loved it. I know, Marsha, I gotta get caught up on your videos. Your cooking and my cooking is a lot. Like, I'll be watching your videos, I'm like, yeah, I do the same thing. I love it. One thing, so I catch myself, okay, so here's the thing. I probably need to do a video about this sometime or another, but I will talk about it right now since it's on my mind. I find myself, so I was brought up not having a whole lot, and I mean, I would always like have food to eat. It might not always been what I wanted, but sometimes we did get hungry sometimes, but would go to my mama's and eat. But I find myself, I'm getting better with it since my kids have gotten older. But when they were little, and even like still now, I buy more things than I should. Like, I make sure that they have plenty of snacks. I make sure they have plenty of food to eat. And I'm trying to get better with not getting so much because I don't want to waste food. But I think that I do it because I knew what it was like not having nothing. And I never want my kids to have to feel that way. But I find myself still doing that. It's not as bad since they've gotten older and stuff. But yeah, I do that. I make sure they have enough snacks, enough food, enough drinks, or whatever. Whatever they need to eat and want, I'll try to get it for them. Yeah, that's funny. Goulash. I like goulash. We used to make goulash a lot. Marsha Colton Johnson is her channel. Y'all go over there and subscribe to her. Because she is amazing. I love Marsha. Well, Nancy, honey, that's good. I know even though they get older, they're still our kids, and we still love them and still want them to have what they need. You know what? My mama used to make that stuff all the time. I hated eating that stuff. I would eat it, but where I got burned out with it, same as noodles. So I made some noodles the other night. I literally took 3 bites of it, and then the rest I threw out because I just could not stomach it. Yeah, go on over and subscribe to Marsha. Oh, you know what else? Oh my gosh. I got burnt out on pork chops. My mama, God love her heart, it would be pork chops. It would be fried hamburgers on light bread. Everybody hit the thumbs up, please. But yeah, we would have to eat hamburgers on white bread. Shoo. But I'm going to tell you something. At least we never did go hungry. Shoo. My poor old mama. Shoo. And then whenever we moved away from 10 Mile over there, we ate what we could find. Oh, them Reese Hearts are good. I'll tell you what's good is getting you some white bread, putting it in a pan, baking it, put butter on it, sprinkle cinnamon sugar on it. It's amazing. And then my mama would make rice in the evening times with other stuff when she'd run short on what to cook. And she would put butter and sugar in her rice, and it tasted so good. But now, whenever she, hi Sophia, whenever she made her rice, she wouldn't put it all in the pot. You dipped it out. If you wanted sugar on it, you ate it with sugar or butter. If you didn't, you ate it plain. And I'll never forget this. So one time, this bra's getting on my nerves. But one time I was at my mama's and it was in the winter time. And I think we were out playing, me and my brother, and sledding. And no, I've not tried those yet. I need to. Anyways, we were out playing, so we come inside. And my mama had these big old pot of, it was either dumplings and squirrels or just squirrels in a pot. No, it was squirrel dumplings. That's what it was. I made myself a big old bowl of them. Get to eating it. I said, Mama. I was little. I said, Mama. I said, what is this? This tastes different. This don't taste like dumplings. She said, that's them squirrels your daddy killed the other day. I was eating squirrel dumplings. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the thing. Squirrel has a different taste. It's weird. It's very weird. And then she fried some one time with flour. I was like, oh my gosh, them tasted like crap. I wouldn't eat it. And my daddy, he would get drunk and he would make, literally, this is no joke. He would make me and my mama eat. If he killed a deer and he skinned it and it's like real gamey, that night that he done that, he would make us eat that food. I'll never forget that mess. And me and my mama was like about to throw up. It was bad. Shoo. And then we would eat all the time fish that we caught in the pond. Would eat that mess all the time. Because I guess that's all we had. I don't know, but it'd be like, be careful, Lucy. Don't get choked on these bones, because those, we would catch brim. Like some of them were like pretty good sizes. Some of them were little. And he would say, be careful eating them. I would be scared to death to eat that stuff, thinking that I would get choked with it. Yep, you ate what you got and you didn't pitch a fit. And if you pitched a fit, then you just go without. You get hungry, you'll go back and eat it. Somebody said to put buttermilk in that mess. I don't know. That's what they did. They put, well, if they had buttermilk. If not, they'll just soak it in water and salt. I'm going to tell you, those are good, though. When me and my kids catch them sometimes, if it's at the pond, I don't like to eat fish from the lake. But I love to fry them like that. They're so good. And it kind of takes me back, too. But, you know, my daddy died at the lake fishing. He did. But let's not talk about that, because I don't want to be sad. Shoo, I can't either. So, what is some weird things that y'all ate when y'all were little? You know, okay, so here's the thing about tuna casserole. So, when me and the kid's dad first married, I was like 17 years old. I was pregnant with Katie, very young, didn't really know a lot about anything, didn't even know about even Okay, can y'all hear now? Hello? I ate rabbit that my hubby killed, cleaned, and cooked, and when I sat down to eat, there was poop balls. I will never eat rabbit. Oh my gosh. Justice, come over here and tell him hi. You don't tell him hi one time. Justice says hi, friends. He don't like getting on here. Let's read what Marsha says again. That was hilarious. I ate rabbit with hubby, killed, cleaned, and cooked. And when I sat down to eat, there was poop balls. I will never eat rabbit again. Ew. Okay, so what I was saying. So, whenever me and the kid's dad first married, and I was like 17, and I was pregnant with Katie, anyways, I was pregnant with Katie. I didn't know a whole lot about cooking. I didn't know a whole lot about nothing. Heck, I was a kid myself, right? So, I don't even know why, but me and Justin would get kits of things to make, like goulash, like hamburger helper, just stuff in boxes. He would always get tuna helper. Oh my gosh, it makes me sick thinking about it. And I'd make that stuff. I was trying to be a good wife, and I was pregnant, and I was trying to make that stuff. I would burn it and try to make it, and it tastes like crap. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. I don't think I can eat that stuff ever again. I mean, if I was hungry, I could. I don't buy that mess. Because it was nasty. Oh my gosh. Marsha, how did it have that crap on it like that? That's disgusting. Oh my gosh, it's so funny though. I don't like tuna helper. Well, I've not actually tried it since then. Since a long time ago, because it made me sick and I was pregnant. So I think maybe that might be why. Shoo-wee. I do like tuna with boiled eggs in it. I do like livers. And someone at work told me Thursday to cook livers in the oven, and it makes them really good. But I ain't never done that. Oh my gosh, Marsha, I can't. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's like, I was trying to, I had a bunch of kids then, like I didn't just have the one, but I was trying to make beans, and my stepdad said, cook them real hard, boil them real hard. So I did that all right. I boiled them real hard and didn't know you had to add water to them when you was boiling them, and then you were supposed to cut it down. My beans burnt 2 times that same day because I went back to the store to get beans. Done it again. I said, oh my gosh. I said, I'm not cooking no more beans. I went and got those beans and dumped them outside by the railroad track. I was so embarrassed. Heck no, I ain't married. I was talking about my husband at the time, my kid's daddy, when all that happened. But, oh my gosh, it was so funny. I can't, like, still to this day, I remember that. Taking them beans out there and dumping them out. 2 times in the same day. 2 times. I'm just not a cook. What am I doing for Valentine's Day? I'm going to get up, make my kids their gifts, and after that, I'm probably going to go head down toward Dayton. Head down toward the Dayton and see if I can find some goodies. I did the other day, but I didn't today. I was going to go by there and spray it off again, but I cleaned it out Sunday, but I didn't today. What are y'all doing for Valentine's Day? I'm playing with this wax. But yeah, I've had some funny times, funny moments. And one time, so this was like right during the times my mama was coming down with dementia. Like I knew that she was coming down with early sets of dementia. And, ooh, that sounds fun. But anyway, so I was going over there to check on my mama. It was on the weekend. And I pulled up. Smoke was coming out of my mama's house. It was rolling out of her house. I'm like, what is going on over here? She comes through the hallway crying and hollering. She said, I about burnt the house down. I said, Mama, what have you done? And she was cooking popcorn and forgot about it. And it caught on fire inside the microwave. It was horrible. I'm like, oh my gosh. I did not know popcorn could catch on fire in the microwave. I was like, oh my gosh. She was crying. She said, I about done it now. Ooh, that sounds fun. But I'm telling you, somebody that could make me laugh was my mama. God love her heart. Minnie's on her back, wagging her tail. What are you doing? I know, it smelled horrible. That's another thing. She said, I'll never get this smell out of my house. I said, oh my gosh, Mama, what have you done? And I said, go back here and open the back door. So I opened the back door up and opened that door. And she was crying. I'm not laughing at her. It was just funny that how it went down. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my God. It was so funny though. Hello, Lisa. Welcome. Join in. Everybody hit the thumbs up, please. And my mama would always burn her stove eyes. Oh, gosh, she would. Every time she'd say, and I would always buy her new ones because she would cry. She said, I done it again. I said, Mama, honey, I'll get you some more. Don't worry about it. And she'd cry. She'd burn them. Oh, my goodness. I bet that was a disaster. What's the new change with it, honey? Ooh, homemade oatmeal cookies. That sounds amazing. What's the update? Hello, I'm doing good. How are you? When I was first married, I thought you boiled corn on the cob for 1 hour. It was so tough. Hubby said maybe didn't cook long enough. So did 2 hours. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I can't with this. A potato will catch fire in the microwave. Oh my goodness. A SWAT is moving in on someone. East Tennessee. Everybody hit that thumbs up, please. That's so funny. You know what's bad too is if you're boiling macaronis and they burn on the bottom and you try to like save them when you get the top and they still smell and taste scorched. people's eating them and they're like, "What's his taste?" I'm like, I kindly burnt them. And this one time, so let me tell you this. So this one time I was making mashed potatoes. It fairly new. I had never really made mashed potatoes. And so here I am. My mama was over there. I don't know what we were doing, or I think she might just come and seen us or something. I don't know, but I cut up taters. I made a big old pot of them, and I was making other stuff too, like macaroni and cheese, and I don't know what else. I'm sure it was something easy. And I get my taters, and I pour them out. I thought they were soft, but they wasn't. They were like mid, like they was not done. I pour them out of there. Didn't realize I didn't drain all the water off of them. I poured a bunch of milk in there. I put butter in there. Get the mixer and start mixing it. Oh my gosh. They were hard. They were clumpy. They were watery. I didn't know what was happening. And I'm like, what do I do now? And she said, you ruined them. She said, you can't do nothing else with them. So I ended up having to dump them out. Welcome, Tim. Hello, Tim. But yeah, I had a doozy. I had a doozy with my taters. Oh my gosh. This one says, so my grandma was boiling noodles and then decided to make tea and accidentally put the tea bags in water. The noodles were boiling instead. On Thanksgiving, I was making broth gravy and forgot about it until we smelled something burning. End up making envelope gravy. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Wow. Thank you. I'm doing good. I used to spend the night with my aunt too, my mama's sister, half sister. No, honey, I ain't. Ooh, that coffee was good, but it's cold now. Oh my gosh, that's so funny though. My mama was a hoot. And then right before she started getting real bad, she got put in the nursing home for a little bit for rehab. And anyways, so I would go and see her over there, and she's like, and she was serious. She's like, I want you to get me, put me in the car and run off with me and take me back home. She said, I can't take it no more here. I said, Mama, I got a picture of her. I'll see if I've got it on my Facebook. I'll try to put it on here and show y'all sometimes. But we had the nursing home cups. She had one and I had one. We'll take a picture of it. And that day she was sitting in her wheelchair. She said, you're going to do this. I said, Mama, now you know good and well I can't do this. She said, yeah, you can. She said, let's go. And she was pulling me, trying to get me to take her out of there. I said, Mama, I said, you're trying to get me in jail here, sis. She said, I ain't either. I said, yeah, honey, you are. And I already had kids then. And she had me laughing so much. Go sit on your tater. What? Oh my gosh. What's happening? I had a homemade pizza slide right off the pan when I took it out of the oven right into the floor, picked it up, and we ate it anyways. Oh my gosh. That's something I'd totally do. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh, you can't make this stuff up here. Rosalie, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. I don't want to get in trouble. The fire alarm went off. The casserole dish blew up. I had to sweep the glass out later. I was in apartments, and the building smelled like smoke months later. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. When I used to work in the retirement home, and one of the residents, I cleaned her apartment, she want me to take her home with me. Oh, how sweet. And, okay, so what else was I going to say? Oh, so my mama, this was like after when I had my kids and would go over there. And somehow or another, down there at my mama's, y'all seen like woods everywhere and like it's out in the country. And it was the winter time, so these field rats were trying to find somewhere to get warm. Oh my gosh, I pulled in one day. And I'm not laughing at my mama. You would just have to know her to understand this. And we get out and go in. And my mama's up there by the stove crying so hard. I mean, scared to death, crying so hard. I said, Mama, I said, what in the world's wrong with you? I said, something wrong? She was crying so hard. She was crying so hard she could not stop and talk. I said, what's happening? Has somebody hurt you or something? She said, no. She said, I went to the kitchen this morning, and she said, this big old field rat run across the floor here. She said, I don't know what I'm going to do. She said, I'm going to get swarmed with these things. And she said, this ain't good. I don't know what to do. So she had to get my uncle and them to set traps to catch it. She was hysterical. And she was crying over them rats. It was a big field rat. My dad called me at 2 a.m. from the nurse's station, unknowing to them because he didn't have a phone in his room. He wasn't supposed to get out of bed and told me to come and get him, take him home. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you what, it is hilarious. I didn't put these up. They were already there. I'm going to tell you. So, okay, here's the thing. So, I hate rats. I mean, like, if they're pets, like little, what do you call it? Gerbils. They're okay, but they stink. I don't like them. But a long time ago, I'm going to tell you something. We lived in a trailer, okay? I will never, ever, ever, ever forget this. Ever. Me and my mama was back in her bedroom. It was her room. And we were watching TV. Mind you, this trailer that we had was old. Older than the hills. It was bad. And it was cold back there that night. It was in the wintertime. We had a wood stove. The wood stove was plumbing the living room. Her room was way back at the end of the trailer. So, put it together, that heat does not go all the way back there. We had a kerosene heater. Them things stunk. It gave me a headache. It was horrible, honey. It was horrible. And I was freezing, and I got up to get something. I don't know if it was socks or something. I can't remember. Stepped my foot out, and a freaking rat, a little mouse, I kid you not, ran across my foot and scratched my foot and made my foot bleed. I was jumping. I was crying. It was dark. I couldn't see. I was freaking out. I hit the floor. I hit the floor so hard. And before I came to, My mama said that was one of them mices. I was like, oh my gosh. I was scared forever for the longest. It was horrible. I'll never forget that. It was some trying times back then. I survived it some way, somehow, but I'm telling you, it's what, it was scary. What's going on with Steve? Okay, guys. Make sure you have depends on or you'll pee in your britches. Oh, goodness. I did. I'm petrified of them things. I'm so sorry, Steve, honey. We're praying for you. They'll get over it. Them little old rats, too, they start getting in your house. You can't get them out. Oh, my gosh. I was scared of them. A water bug crawling right in front of me. I was screaming and crying, but wouldn't let no one kill it because I thought, oh my gosh. I can't stand them, and oh my gosh, I can't stand a roach bug either. Roach bug scared the far out of me. I can't do it. You get them roach bugs in your house, good luck getting them out. It's hell. Them bugs, oh my gosh. I'm petrified of bugs. And if Isaiah goes and spends the night with anybody, I'm like, make sure you ain't got nothing in your bag you'll bring home here. Because I can't deal with it. Oh my gosh, I can't deal with it. Honey, we love you. We're praying for you. Oh my gosh, stink bugs too. They were in my old house. They were one crawling. I thought it was a roach bug, and I was freaking out. Oh, did I tell y'all? So, I don't know if I did or not. I told a couple of people, but so I got home yesterday, and the cats were peeping up out of their box, and they got them a big old squirrel, and it was huge, and they were trying to give it to me. My mom was mad because a rat was making noise, chewing a hole. She stuck my... Oh, no. Oh. Right? Marsha said she had a mouse in her mouth and it was alive. She brought it to me and set it down, and I screamed and ran and screamed, and her scream scared her, and she ran the other way. The mouse got away. Lordy, whew. I'm gonna tell you something. Them roach bugs, mercy. Yeah, I've ate squirrel before. Stephen, honey, I'm sorry. There's families that are that way, and that's just horrible. Life is way too short to hold grudges. I know when they say they even get roaches will get in boxes. Oh my gosh. I don't want no roach bugs. I get my kids tickled, my boys. I'll say, you better be careful, you bring them bugs in here. So what was I going to say? It was something funny. Oh no. We had a bat show up in our house when we were little, and us kids were all running around with football helmets. That's funny. I know, they're scary. We will be praying, Stephen, honey. We're sorry. Father God, touch them and mend their family. Especially when you put your feet down on the floor and you're afraid to put your feet down because a rat's going to run underneath your feet and bite you at nighttime. It's horrible. Good morning. It's morning there. It's nighttime here. Welcome in. Everybody hit the thumbs up, please. Where are you from, honey? So one time over at my old house, my cats brought me a gift. And I seen it was still alive, and they were just holding it in their mouths, and I hollered and swatted. I said, let go of that thing now, because it was screaming at the top of its lungs. It was a little rat or something. I don't know what it was. And I finally got it to where they'd let it go. Whew, it was a sight. I'm going to tell you what gets me is freaking spiders. I cannot stand a spider. Or if you're, like, say if you're outside and you feel something crawling on you and you don't know what it is, oh my gosh, I can't stand it. It freaks me out. My daughter had a squirrel chew through a screen and get in her house. That thing was climbing her curtains in fear. Finally got the idea to keep the door open, and she chased it out with a broom. Oh my gosh. Happy Valentine's Day. We're talking about varmints. Okay, so this girl at work that works with us, she come into work one day in tears. She said, there's a mouse in my car that won't get out. You know what it done to her vehicle? She had a very nice vehicle. It ate her wires in her car, and her things in her car would not work. I said, oh my gosh, she couldn't catch it. And it ate her wires to her seat. Howdy, friends. Whoo, God, yes, it chewed her wires. It worked on her seats to go back and up. She had like a newer car, and it chewed every one of them. I said, oh my Lord. Hi, sis. Welcome. We're talking about varmints that scared us and all kinds of stuff tonight. Get your Depends on, honey, because you're going to need them. Thank you. My nose is itching. Somebody's coming. I remember when I was in middle school, I was outside. I'm always in a wheelchair. A huge frog jumped on my foot rest and just started and just stared at me. It took everything in me not to jump out of my chair, girl. Oh my gosh, bless your heart. One time I was visiting my husband's grandparents when I was married, and a fruit bat flew in my window. It scared me to death. Oh goodness, my heart was jumping. Whoo, mercy. Me and my brother were talking in the kitchen. A spider came down on its web, and it was all mad. Ooh, mercy. They are destructive. I came home from work one night, pulled into the driveway, and noticed my daughter was sitting on the side porch. I said, "What are you doing outside this late?" The closer I got, realized she was feeding. I had a squirrel chew my brake lines. Oh my Lord. Grand Tom said, "I would rather live with marmots than ghosts. I have lived with both." Oh my gosh. Bless your heart. Let's see. Calm down, friends. My brother was like 10 and I was older, and our dad just swatted it away. My brother with no care whatsoever. A dang on possum, I said, "Cheyenne, you're going to get bit." She goes in the house, and I took a broomstick and tried shooing it away. It kept falling over, playing dead. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Ooh. I've caught a moe before. It was like this big, and they have big noses. They're not scary though. Have y'all ever seen a moe? They look weird. What are you doing? Speaking of frogs, so I was little, like, and somebody dared me to put a frog in the church house. And I caught, over at church back then, you could find frogs jumping around in the summertime all the time. So my friends dared me to get a frog and take it in there and put it underneath the pulpit up there, or under the benches, and scare some people. So guess what I done? I grabbed them bullfrogs. Big, I mean, they were big. I scooted underneath the benches, kept going. I done one back here and one midway. Them frogs started hopping, and people started jumping. You didn't know whether they were praising Lord, jumping, or running, or what they were doing. I laughed so hard, but guess what? I ended up getting my butt busted. When you get your arm and get took outside, you know what's going to happen. When something starts swinging, you going round and round in circles. I got my butt busted for taking frogs inside the church house. But, well, that didn't bite me, thank the Lord. I'm glad. I didn't know they had teeth like that to bite. Shoo. I was raised on a 100-acre farm, and we would get home on Sunday night from church, and Daddy would say, "Okay, when I flip this light on, y'all get to stomping." We had those huge, oh my goodness, the big kind of cockroaches that would carry you away. Sorry, Stephen, honey. Prayers going up. But, them were the days. I'm telling you, you can't make some of this stuff up. It was so funny, though. That's gross. I know up in South Carolina that they get them big old cockroaches in the woods, in the trees. Shout out for Nora. Hello, Nora. How are you, sis? So, is anyone going to watch the movie tonight? I need to go find me something good to watch here in a little bit. Oprah, you want to go out, sis? I can't stand the creepy crawlies. Jens, calm down. Oh, boy, it's getting late. Come tell him hi. Come here. Come tell him hi. Come here, Minions. Come here, Minions. Easy. Ooh, Minnie, you're wet. It's been wrestling. Say hi, Minions. Mama's Angel. Say hi. Say, I'm a big girl now. Say, I'm a big goose. Minions, tell them hi. Tell them hi. Opal, be nice. Be nice. She's trying to talk to her YouTube friends. Say hi, Minions. Mama's Angel. Tell them hi. All right, I'll put you back down. Love you. Love you. Opal, are you getting jealous? Come here. Come tell them hi. Come here. Come on. Are you back up here? You better come tell them hi. Cece's going to get up here. Come on, Oopsies. Come tell them hi. Come tell them hi. Well, my baby angels, be good. Come on, Minion. Come on, baby. I know. Minnie's a star. Minnie's a star. Opal's got mad. Don't be mad, sis. She said, oof. Look at her little sweet little hands. They're so chubby. Her little baby paws. Minions. She's long. I can't read y'all's. She's a year old. Is that us? You see yourself? Who is them people? You can't see nobody. Where they at? Minnie, don't. Okay. You're not going to get on the table, sis. You ain't going to get on the tables. No, you ain't. Go play with Oopsies. Go play with Oopsies now. Go play with Oopsies. I am. Oopsies! I know, they're expensive. Come on. Opal's about due for another haircut. They're so sweet. They cuddle with you. Minnie cuddles with me in the mornings. But she'll only do it whenever she wants to. If she gets too hot, she won't. But she will like put her little neck around my neck and sleep. It's so sweet. I'm like, how cute. Oh, I have 103 thumbs up. Thanks, y'all. Thank y'all. I can't talk. Thanks, friends. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Hello. Oh, believe it or not, Opal acts like me a lot. I know that sounds weird, but just everything about her, mostly everything. She acts just like me. It's weird. And she'll sit like a human. Like, she'll just sit there like she's very, just like, she's very sassy. Oh, goodness. Don't y'all just love it whenever you get your mascara in your eyes? It sucks. A Chinese. I don't know what kind of dog that is. Minions. What are yins doing? What are yins doing? Are y'all about ready for bed? This one go night nights. Honey, we've been talking about all kinds of stuff. I just use, for my makeup removing stuff, I just use face makeup wipes. Different kinds. I forgot the name of those ones that I use. I get them at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, that's what I use, and I can't remember the name of them or the brand. I should know them, but right at the moment, I can't think of them. But I think they're from Power Stick makeup removing wipes. Yeah, I love them. They do so good. Hey, hang on. Let me run and get some. Lord, I'm getting thirsty. Should I drink a Mountain Dew, Minions? It's getting late. I don't know if I should or not. Should I drink a Mountain Dew or not? What do you think? What do you think, sis? I think I should. Are you wanting to go outside? Okay, so these are Cheers. These. So they have all different kinds. I'm about out of these, but I use them all different scents of these, but they're so good. This one's really nice. And you can find these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Thank you. It is going great. Oh, how sweet. Yeah, these, I love these. It makes your face so soft and they smell good. Minnie, now that's not no treats. Yuns have done had your treats for today. Both of yous. Both of yous girls have. Y'all get treats all the time, don't yous? Opie's sleepy. And then they love it when I'm off of work. Because they miss mommy, don't you? Yeah, they're sweet. They're sweet, but boy, they're handfuls. I know, Oatsies. Hello. Those places make me so sad. Nope. No more tonight. You can get one in the morning. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. I bet it's wild at your house. No, Lord, no. I just, when I go to those places, it makes me so sad. Opal's turning gray. Her hair's turning gray. Mommy's angel. Come here, Oaksies. Come here, baby. You come here. You had an itch. Mercy. They just, I'm telling you, they love their treats, and if they don't get their treats, they sit and pout about it. No, well, Opal's kind of getting old, but Minnie's not. But all of Opal's siblings, they turned gray hair quick, and so did her mother and father. Oh, how cute. I love that name, Fidget. I want to think Opal's like 4, maybe 5. Opal used to be like this big. She was so sweet. She's still sweet, but I'm telling you, that was a time too. These kind of dogs, when you first get them and they're pups, they will bite your ankles for like the whole year. And then when I'd get ready for work, she would hide my socks because she did not want me to go to work. Don't, Opal, remember that? Come here. Come here. Oopsies. Do you remember when you'd hide my socks? Do you remember that? She would. She'd hide one sock in the mornings. Sometimes she still does it. It's funny. She'll go up there and get the boys' socks. And bring it to me. Stinky socks that's been worn. I thank them that I want them. I'm like, no, sis. Oh my gosh. My eyes are itching. Oh. Michelle, are you still coloring, hun? I colored that one page and I had to quit. She's talking about her dog. It's turning gray, white face. Mins. You want to go outside? Oh, yum. Made the broccoli soup. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, she would. Come on, Mins. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, well, they're talking about you about getting in mommy's socks. Easy. These dogs have a field day. I love broccoli's like my all-time favorite. This is the last one you get, or not. Here. You guys are showing out good tonight. Y'all are doing amazing. Keep it up. Keep up the good work, girls. You're welcome. Thank y'all for enjoying it. Yeah, they get scared and like it's different for them, but they're getting used to it. Them cats are out there too. I'm telling you, these animals will run you ragged. They crack me up though, because like they'll run outside and then they hear a dog and they want to come back in. And then Minnie, she'll get behind bushes and just look. And then she'll go around to like where my car's at. And I'm like, oh my gosh, just get in the house. Can't deal with it. But they're funny. And then they beg for treats. I'm like, I told them, I said, y'all need to quit this. They're going to be 400 pounds. But they're funny. Minnie, come here. And then Opal wanted out. And then she's like, turns around and wants back in. I'm like, are they going crazy tonight or what? They're so funny. What'd you find, Opal? What is that, Cece? What is that? I don't know. She's found something over here. Minnie's belly's starting to sag to the floor right now. Come here, Minnie. You can't. I ain't making fun of you, honey. Come here. Mama ain't making fun of you. It better not be no mouse. It's that treat that I gave her. These daggone jerky tenders. These. I bought these and didn't even look to see the price. They were probably $15. I don't know. They're expensive. Abracadabra, honey, keep him rats and mice and varmints. And the roach bugs. Shoo-wee! I tell them, I said, guns are worse than kids. These dogs are worse than kids. And Opal needs to quit this mess, barking at early in the mornings, trying to get me up whenever I don't get to sleep in that much. I was getting upset this morning because I was so sleepy, sitting and barking the whole time in here. And I'm like, please quit. Quit your madness. But it is what it is, I guess. But this Mountain Dew is good. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope y'all had a good night. And thanks for joining me on here. Lord, I still gotta... It's 10:12. I still gotta get off of here and... Honey, they're kind of worse than kids, I must say. These two dogs here are so spoiled. In here in my living room, they'll pull out 80 stuffed animals. Not really 80, but you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, Happy early Valentine's Day, y'all. And I hope you can sleep good, find you something good to watch, say your prayers, and I'm glad y'all didn't pee on yourself because, like, I about peed on myself one time. I'm telling you, sometimes you can get so tickled that you almost pee on yourself. Yeah, we need to start getting on here and everybody coming up with subjects that's fun and that will make you laugh. And we need to start getting on here and start doing that. Barbie said she's peed on herself. Oh my gosh, it's happened to me before too. I'm telling you, have 4 kids and you get the coughs or you get the laughing. It happens sometimes. It's just, it is what it is. That's why you need your Depends, friends. Make sure you have your Depends next live. I don't even know how we got started talking on this mess. We need the pee pads. Oh, wait a minute. So I got to talk about this real quick. Speaking of pee pads. So my mama, and I would laugh about it. Like, I wouldn't laugh at her, but she would get me tickled. There's 2 things that I'm going to tell you real quick. So I said, Mama, I said, and I was young, not too, like, I was getting old, but I was still young. So, Mama, why are you wearing these pads in your panties to church and you don't even have a period anymore? And she said, well, I get to coughing and praising Jesus and I'll pee on myself a little bit. I said, oh my God. I said, what? She said, yeah, I have to wear these pads because I pee on myself at church when I get to coughing and stuff. And she says, I'll take cough drops and everything. And she's like, they still don't help or work. And Opal's being nosy over here. And anyways, well, she ended up having to have surgery too because her bladder fell. They had to tack it up. And she ended up getting a settlement off of it right before she died. But I really don't know whatever went with that money. But that's beyond, that's the past. But anyways, but yeah, she would have to wear pads. And I was like, Mama, why are you having to do these? She said, Lord, I can't go to church without a pad because I will pee all over myself. And the older I get, I will sit back and remember that. And I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here thinking I'm almost 39. I'm at the age to where I need those pads because I might laugh or pee or cough or do something on myself. And then one time, I was already married this time and had my kids, and they were a little older. And I was taking my mama to church, and I was like, Mama, are you ready? And she had just come out of breast cancer. And she had got her breast, like one of her breasts removed or whatever. This was a really sad time, but it's like, it makes me laugh thinking about it because we did laugh about it. I was in there, I said, Mama, I said, you ready for church? And she was coming down with dementia, like onset early dementia. I knew that she was. Nobody else really did, but I could tell. And I would tell everybody, and they were like, no, she ain't. I'm like, yeah, she is. She said, I can't go to church tonight. I said, well, yeah, you can. I said, I drove all the way over here. I said, we got to get to church tonight, Mama. It was on a Saturday. I think it was a Saturday. And I'm like, well, why, Mama? And she said, well, I can't find my boob. Because she had one off. And she had this bra. And one of them had a boob in it. I said, what? She said, I can't find my boob. And she's crying. And I'm over here. I felt sorry for her. I said, your boob? She said, my bra. It has my boob in it. She said, I can't go to church looking like this. And so I said, Mama. So we get to looking, searching around, looking for it and everything. I said, well, what'd you do with it? Look in your drawers. And my mama would hide like perfume underneath her underwear, perfume underneath her daggone sock drawers, because people would steal her stuff. Some of these people that my uncle had that would come in over there, like, I ain't even going into details on that, but they would steal my mama's stuff, and it ticked me off. Poor old thing. And I said, we'll fix this. We looked and looked and looked, couldn't find it. She finally found it, by the way. I said, well, put on a sweater. She said, no, I'm not going to church like this, looking for or being without a bra and with my boob. I said, well, we're going to fix this. I said, so I got a bunch of socks, and I'm like, well, get a bra. And I said, we'll stuff some socks in here. She said, I ain't gonna do it. And she was a sassy old lady too. She said, I ain't gonna do that. I said, well, why not? I said, it looks right to me. And we sat and looked and looked and looked. Finally, she found that bra, and it was somewhere out in the opening, and we didn't even see it. And we laughed until we couldn't laugh no more. I said, well, praise God. I guess we're going to the church house tonight. And thank you. But we laughed so hard. And another thing, so I get my perfume locking for my mama and my mama. But my mama, I'm going to tell you something. That woman would put on the perfume. And when I say put on the perfume, it'll be like, she had like short hair about right here, and it was brown, and she would go douche, 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 like it's just spray, 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 spray. Should spray, spray, spray. And like, I'll never forget this. I was married then, I was older. And she would spray underneath her skirt, under her shirt. I said, Mama. And before I knew it, it came out of my mouth. I said, Mama, why are you spraying perfume down there? I said, there ain't nobody want to be down there. And I didn't realize I was saying it until it come out. Because, I mean, I wasn't being nasty about it. You know what I mean? I said, Mama, you ain't going to have no man down there. And she said, well, I know it. But she said, she's like, I want to go to church smelling good. And I was like, I was embarrassed when I said that, because I did not realize that come out. Because I was younger, you know, and I knew where my mind went. I was just being, I don't know what I was being. I was like, Mama, well, you don't need that down there like that. Good grief. But she was just spraying away. And I laughed so hard. And so I picked that up from her, because if I have a skirt on or anything, I just spray all over. I'll spray underneath my skirt. I just spray everywhere because I love perfume. And I'm like, I'm going to be my mama. But that's just funny. And I find myself doing some of the stuff that she did. And I laugh about it. My mama was a star. But the things that we do in life is just something else. But my mama's perfume is like, I try not to wear a whole lot of those perfumes because a lot of people don't like them anymore. It's like the older, like white diamonds and all that mess. It's my favorite. But my kids tell me when I wear those that I smell like a mama. I said, well, I guess I'm a mama over here. So I'm gonna wear it. But I do wear those at church sometimes. Mother lost her top false teeth and found them in the electric skillet. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, did it burn them? Oh. Oh my gosh. That's a good one right there. Oh my God. Did she find them when she went to cooking or what? Oh my gosh, I'm about to pee on myself. That's so funny. Okay, so y'all remind me sometimes. I'm not going to share this right now because I've got to make a video about this. But it's going to be a video about one of my worst insecurities that I've ever had in my life. But oh my gosh, something similar to me happened like that. Y'all have to remind me on that. Amen to that. When I was a caregiver, my coworker was helping a client in the bathroom and they got to laughing and her dentures fell the toilet. Oh, God. That's funny. Oh, my gosh. Whew. Did they get the dentures out? Oh, my Lord. That's so funny. My mama didn't wear dentures. She couldn't wear them. Who picked them out? You or her? It's a wonder if they didn't get down the toilet and get lost. I'm telling you, they can really make you laugh. These people at the nursing home would lose their dentures all over the place, their britches and everywhere. They'd be looking for them. Be like, oh my gosh, they're in your britches. And this one old man said, well, he said I must have fell asleep and put them in there and thought it was my pocket. Whew. I can't with this tonight. I'm going to have to get off here. I'm going to pee on myself. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot to use my glue. Oh my goodness, did it tear them up? Whew, mercy. I'm going to tell you something. Speaking of dentures, have y'all ever had to clean dentures in the nursing home? The first time I ever had to clean a set, and it was one of my permanent residents on my hall, and I had just started working. I can do like the changing stuff, all the other stuff, dealing with all that stuff. I can't deal with throw up, and I can't deal with phlegm, and I can't deal with dentures. Because let me tell you, just let me tell you, honey, they're nasty. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but some of these, oh gosh, it will make you throw up. That's all I'm going to say. It was horrible. I couldn't do it. I mean, I had to do it, but I'm sitting over here scrubbing, literally almost vomiting in my mouth. And I had to be professional. I'm over here I'm like, oh my gosh, help me, Lord. Get me through this. I'm over here about to vomit. So I figured out how to do it. I had to eat mints while I'm doing these things to keep from vomiting. It was a sight, I tell you. But still to this day, I can't stand to clean dentures. Whew. Marsha, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, God, it's gross. And it's... Well, it wasn't even about the smell. It was just that and what it looked like, and some of them hadn't been cleaned in a couple of days, and it was just, whoo, honey, I'm telling you what, it's hell. It was hell. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, back then, they wasn't no such thing as the COVID and stuff, and we didn't use them masks back then that much, unless it was a hazardous situation. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, and another thing, I was on light duty one time, and I had to go around cleaning nails. You wouldn't think that it would be bad. No. Okay, I can do this. Yeah, I'm up for this. You get in there, them little old ladies, and some of their nails have poop underneath here, and it's caked underneath there. You get to cleaning their nails, and their nails will pop off. Talking about a sight. I was petrified. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, why are their freaking nails falling off? And they say, well, they're older and stuff gets caked up underneath there, and if it don't get cleaned out properly, then their nails will pop off. That was a doozy. It scared me crapless. Like, and it happened to a bunch of them too. And then after, yeah, they just randomly fell off when I was cleaning them. It didn't hurt them or nothing, but like where they were just barely, some of their nails were barely on there, and I didn't know it, but that's apparently part of it. And it was a sight, and I got sick, and I didn't know what to do, but I went and asked the charge nurse, and she's like, yeah, that happens. I forgot to tell you. I'm like, well, thanks for letting me know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's horrible. But I would do their nails really good. I would paint their nails. They would love it. I would paint their nails different colors. It was sweet. Shoo. He probably had those stones in his mouth that does that. I can't stand that. The stories we could tell. Well, my friends, this time I'm going to try to get off here. I was talking to someone. Bless his heart. Well, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Marsha, we should do that sometime, sis. And happy Valentine's Day, by the way. But anyways, I'm going to get off of here because I'm getting tired. And I don't want to bore anybody. Ooh. That's gross. Shoo. Good night, angels. You sweet angels. I'm going to go take my medicine, put on my night clothes, brush my teeth, and probably play my game. And then I need to upload my video if I don't fall asleep. I always get it together and then fall asleep right before I try to upload it every time. Good night, my friends. And oh yay, 124 thumbs up. Thank yous. We accomplished it tonight again. Y'all are awesome. Have a good night. Anyways, thanks for watching. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Say your prayers. Jesus loves you. And we got this. God's got this. Anyways, love yous. Bye.